So what is more effective for weight loss, diet or exercise? You're gonna hear the truth in this video. In this video, I will give you the mathematical facts on which one is better for weight loss, diet or exercise. And then we'll cover how quickly you can lose weight with each one. And then I'll share with you how you can lose 10% of your body weight every month without shakes, pills, diet foods, or exercise. Without a doubt, hands down, the number one biggest lie in weight loss is that you need to exercise in order to lose weight, and nothing could be further from the truth. And you know, this has really brought a lot of shame to so many people. They feel guilty when they don't go to CrossFit, or they feel guilty when they don't go to Zumba. And I've seen so many heavy people. I've been in the health and fitness industry since 1994. I've traveled the world. I've gone to gyms all over this world. In fact, I studied exercise physiology. So this is my jam. I love exercise. But there are a lot of heavy people who have been misinformed, and by very smart and well-meaning doctors have told them, well, you just need to move more. In fact, you go to any CrossFit gym, especially my CrossFit gym that I currently belong to, and you'll see very strong athletes that are pulling a 405 deadlift or doing a 195 overhead snatch with beautiful form. They're very fit. They're in better shape than me, but they're very, very overweight and obese. We're talking 40, 60, 100 pounds overweight, but they don't understand the nature of the trap. So what is the nature of the trap? You can't out-exercise your bad diet. You can't exercise enough to make a dent in your weight loss. Eating for performance and eating for weight loss is as far as the East is from the West. They're very, very conflicting goals. And I don't know if you've ever heard this before, but weight loss and exercise don't mix. I know, a little bit mind-blowing to you, but they don't. I've got people that will come through my custom program, and in the customized nutrition program, you have to fill out a 33-question questionnaire. It's very detailed about you, and it gets medically screened by our staff RN. And in the questions, I ask about your exercise history, and I think a lot of people, they think they're gonna impress me when they're like, yeah, I do CrossFit 6 times a week, or I've got a personal trainer 4 times a week, and I run 12 miles a week. But Karen, you're still 60 pounds overweight. How is that possible if you're such a fit athlete? Why are you still asking for the seatbelt extender? This doesn't make any sense. And believe me, in my career, when I was the fittest, I was also the fattest. Do you know that the Code Red lifestyle got started because I was a fat athlete? That's how this whole thing got started. I was a fat athlete and I didn't understand the way that maybe you don't understand. I was always told you just need to move more. Well, my gosh, I'm riding my road bike 300 miles a week. I'm teaching 2 spin classes a day. I'm a personal trainer. I'm working out constantly. But I had fatigue and headaches and IBS. I was fat. My gut would hang down and hit my knee when I'd be riding my bike. It was embarrassing. I felt terrible until I learned what I'm teaching you. Before I go any further, I want to hear from you. I love getting to know you, and I love when you comment below. So comment below and tell me, what is your experience with exercise and diet and weight loss? How did that whole thing pan out for you? Comment below, tell me your story. So let's do a little bit of basic math, okay? 3rd grade math, very simple. A pound of fat roughly is 3,500 calories. Well, I burn right around 300 calories during my run with Annabelle, my dog. My dog is German Shorthair Pointer and needs a lot of exercise throughout the day. So I will take her on these runs. I'm not a particularly good runner, but I like to be out there in the fresh air and the sunshine with her. So here's my running app, and I want to show you right here in this corner. It says 3.06 miles, and it says 300 calories burned. All right? So if a pound of fat is roughly 3,500 calories, and I burned 300 calories, you're telling me I need to run approximately 12 runs to burn 1 pound of fat? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna blow out an ankle before I would ever make a dent in my weight loss. It is mathematically impossible for you to exercise off your stored fat. I have 40 pounds of fat on me. I just had my body fat tested. And so that is, well, I just did that. 140,000 calories in stored fat. There is no way I'm gonna get this fat off my body or even get it down to where I want it by exercising. Another fact about using exercise to try to address your weight problem, and it's not gonna work. So I burned 300 calories during that run. You know how easy it is and how quick it is to put on those burned calories just in food? Let me give you an example. All right, we've got a big Costco size jug of peanut butter here. We've all seen peanut butter. I've got 2 spoons here. I can't hold it up too high because it'll drip out of here, but 2 spoonfuls of this peanut butter is how much I burned in calories on my run. All I would need to do is have 2 spoonfuls of peanut butter, and now I'm at a net neutral calorie situation, okay? I just ate back on what I just burned off. That's how easy it is to screw up your progress by eating what you just burned. So which is more effective, diet or exercise? I think I just proved to you that exercising off your 40, 60, 100 pound weight problem is not gonna work. It's gonna be impossible. There's nothing you can ever do to outrun your fork. There's no way to out-exercise your bad diet. And by the way, when you exercise hard, when you train hard, it's gonna make you hungrier. So you might find yourself eating more often as well. A more effective way to lose weight is going to be through your diet. It's gonna be making sure that you put yourself in the correct amount of calories that you need per day. And how many calories you need per day? I've talked about this on other videos. I'm not gonna go into that. Everybody needs a different calorie requirement. Everybody needs a different amount of calories per day. But by you bringing yourself down to the right amount of calories, putting yourself in a calorie deficit, and by you keeping your fat percentage high, your carbs and sugar low, that is going to yield a much more powerful weight loss. So how much weight can you expect to lose using diet or exercise? I think I already established approximately 12 runs for me to burn 1 pound. But how about my diet? Well, I can get 10% of your body weight off every month with a custom nutrition program. I know that might sound like rapid weight loss to you, but it's not rapid weight loss. It's a perfectly acceptable weight loss, and your body will let go of that weight when you start to heal your body and start to nourish your cells. Because the fact that we eat real food, meat, vegetables, nuts, eggs, seeds, seafoods, and fat, and because we get at least 7 hours of sleep a night, and because we drink at least a gallon of water a day, by the way, 40-ounce Code Red Hydro Flask with the flip-up straw. I'll link that up below too. Really great, and you can get it engraved with something kind of cool. We're treating our bodies with respect. We're giving our bodies what it needs, and your body can effectively shed the unwanted weight. But you're not going to be able to do this through exercise. You just won't. You're gonna yield a more powerful and a quicker weight loss result through diet. And I'm not trying to say that exercise is bad. Of course I don't think exercise is bad. I am an exercise physiologist. I think that I have 8 different certifications in different areas of fitness. Like, I love to work out. It's a major part of my life. And in maintenance, it will become a major part of yours. But we don't worry about it during weight loss mode. We're not gonna address it right now. We can get all the weight that we need to off of you without exercise. It's a lot to make a diet change. And when some of you guys who are trying to raise your kids, you're working full-time outside the home, you're trying to walk your dog, and you're trying to take care of an elderly mother-in-law, it's too much to ask you to change your diet and attend CrossFit 6 days a week. It's just too much. You simply can't do it all. So right now, I just want you to concentrate on your diet, lose your weight, and then we'll address exercise later. But I don't want you to think I think exercise is bad. And I would never tell somebody to not exercise. I would also never tell somebody to stop exercising. But you need to understand the nature of the trap, and you need to understand the truth. You can lose 10% of your body weight every month with a custom nutrition program. But if you're not quite ready for the custom program, you're not really quite ready to make that big of an investment, or you don't want to make that big of a time commitment, that's totally okay. I have a rolling challenge called the 10-pound takedown, and you can lose 10 pounds during a 30-day challenge with me. So I would love for you to click the link below and join our next challenge. We're going to talk about exercise. We're going to talk about all sorts of things. In fact, I come live to you every single day and talk about something new. So we're learning and we're unlearning. That's a great place to get started. So click the link below and I'll see you in the next video.